Hey guys, Joe Meulemans, Senior Landscape Designer with Zeeland Nursery. Last time we spoke, we had about 3 feet of snow on the ground. It was very, very cold. I think it was about February. Well, the snow is long gone, spring has come, and I want to talk to you about some of the issues that I've had with this home. The greatest issue that I needed to address first of all was the negative grade that was going on around my house. And what I mean by negative grade is the fact that it was lower at the house than it was out into the lawn. And so I live in a subdivision that is sloping. So the neighbor behind me and the neighbor to the side of me, their yards are significantly higher than what I am, and they were a direct pitch at my house. I didn't want that. I did not want water coming at my house whatsoever. Most homeowners do not. As a matter of fact, I think all homeowners don't want water coming towards this house. This is a very bad spring this past year for water in basements, sump pump issues. So I wanted to address that right out of the gate last year. So what had happened is I had to drop my yard about 12 to 18 inches through the body of this backyard. I had 2 large ash trees that were here, and in part I took them out due to emerald ash borer, but also I could not correct the grade with those trees in the yard. So as I say, they took out the ground. It ended up being about 7 loads of ground that came out of that yard, and I developed a swale that comes from my back lot line to my house, and this swale is just a soft depression that moves through so I don't have water sitting anywhere. And that swale continues down my side yard. As I had said before, the neighbor next to me sits significantly higher as well, and that's just part of being in the sloped subdivision. But there again too, they were a direct pitch towards my house. So here again, that swale continued down the side yard. Now I don't have a lot of width here. I've got maybe, say 10 to 12 feet of width. And so I didn't have a lot of room to work with. So I kept this grassy pathway through here, and this is where the water runs from my backyard through the side yard and out the front. Put in a little bit of a planting bed on the side here, put a planting bed through here. Just recently did some raised boxes that we'll do some gardening in because this faces a south-southwest, so it's a very warm wall. But the negative grade I had going was all the way around my house. And in part, in my front yard, that negative grade was due to a birch tree that had been planted. It was a beautiful river birch, but it was only about 8 to 10 feet away from my house. So that birch tree was about 30 years old. It was enormous. And what happened is it actually raised my driveway up and created a pitch going into my garage. So I couldn't mud jack that driveway to correct it. So I actually had to take out the driveway and re-pour all new concrete at this house as well. So everything's corrected as far as the grading goes. I've not had any water problems in my house at all. As a matter of fact, I've never even heard my sump pump run in a year's time that I've been here, so I'm really happy about that. So I hope you've enjoyed and learned something by watching this. Thank you for watching. Next time we talk, we're going to talk about privacy. So I'll see you again.